Hello, how are you? This is about data handling. We're going to be learning to collect and display information. This week, one of our maths activities is to collect information, then to display this information in a pictograph. I'm going to talk you through how you can go about completing this activity. I'm going to give you an example of how you can do this, but you can come up with your own idea about the information that you would like to collect and display. Sometimes it's necessary to collect information and display this in a way that people can easily understand. We can then find out lots of different facts from the information that we have collected. In my example, I'm going to carry out a survey of the different types of vehicles that pass by my house during the space of an hour. I'm going to begin by writing down a list of the vehicles that I expect that I might see. You could draw a picture of each thing on your list instead, or ask an adult to help you with writing the words, or just have a go yourself at sounding out the words. I will then add tally marks to my list once I begin my survey. You might remember using tally marks to record different 3D objects in the playground earlier in Primary 1, in the past. A tally mark is just like the number 1 really, so we make a little stroke on the page. When a vehicle passes, I make a little stroke on the paper next to the name or the picture of the vehicle that I saw. Then I add more as I keep counting the vehicles. When we reach the 5th tally mark, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we usually cross through the first 4 to make a set of 5, like this. Once I have spent time collecting my data and putting my tally marks onto my sheet, I need to then add up each set of tally marks to get a total amount. Can you help me to add each set of tally marks to find out how many of each vehicle I saw pass my house? See if you counted the same number of tallies as me. Well done! Great counting! Now that I have my data, which is just another word for information, I'm going to make a pictograph to display my data. A pictograph is a display of information that is made up of pictures. Using a ruler, I make a line going up the way and another line going along the way. I have looked at my tallies and I know that I saw most cars, 11 in total. So I need to make 11 spaces on my graph. I write the numbers 1 to 11 underneath the line going along the way. I then write the names of all of the vehicles I was counting beside the line going up the way. Have a look at the graph that I've made on this slide. The next thing I need to do is I need to add pictures of each vehicle to my pictograph to show the total tally marks for each one. So you'll need to have your tally mark list beside you and check how many of each thing that you've counted and then draw little pictures of each one next to the word. Now that my pictograph is complete, we can answer lots of questions just by looking at it and counting. Let's give that a go now. So my first question is, did I see more vans than lorries? More vans than lorries. So what you need to do there is count up how many lorries I saw, count up how many vans I saw separately, and decide whether I saw more vans or more lorries. Next question, did I see more buses than cars? Count up how many buses I saw, count up how many cars I saw separately. You can use the numbers below to help you as well. Then decide whether I saw more buses or more cars. The next question is, what was the total amount of motorcycles and bicycles? How many motorcycles and bicycles passed my house? What you need to do there is you need to add up the bicycles and the motorcycles together. And the last question I have is, how many more vans did I see compared to buses? So we need to look at how many vans we saw, how many buses we saw. What's the difference between the two totals? I'll give you a clue here. If you saw 3 buses and 4 vans, how many more vans did we see than buses? Can you think of any other questions to do with my vehicle's pictograph? Now it's your turn. Think about what you would like to make a pictograph about. It could be about your collection of soft toys, the different colours of your toy cars, or a vehicle survey just like mine, or anything else you can think of really. Speak to an adult who will help you to come up with an idea and then carry out your survey and make a pictograph. You can draw your own pictures. All of the P1 teachers would love to see your pictograph once it is finished. Good luck with it, have fun, and thanks for listening. Bye!